Hello once again, audience, to Juiced Up Tutorials. Today I will be showing you how to make the Aereo Di Carte or Di Carte. It looks kind of like sort of like a biplane, because the little tail that comes out and the front looks like that from the side, and then the front, kind of like dragon, I could say too. And then, okay. To do this, you're going to need a piece of 11.5 by 8.5 by 11 paper, or something of the same ratio, and a ruler always helps. Let's get started. First, you're going to want to fold it in half lengthwise. As with all my videos, try to get it as perfect as possible to get the better looking plane and a better flying plane. Then you're going to unfold and press it down. This is mainly just for scoring. Then you're going to take it and ruler gets in the way. Take it and fold it in half, or fold it into a little triangle like this. And then once you folded it into a little triangle, make sure where this line is, you're going to want to crease that a whole bunch to weaken it. Then you're going to undo it and just press down lightly. Then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. My hands are all dirty. And it should look something like that, with all these folds in it. Then you're going to flip it over to where these folds should be pointing up instead of down, and you're just going to fold it in half right along where all these lines meet, and use the sides and this middle line to help you get it perfect, of course. And then unfold it and flip it back over. Now you're going to take this part that you just folded, and you're going to stick them together like this. Fold it down like that, and then like that. And it should give you this, which, you see it as two levels of flaps. Then you're just going to fold one of the flaps, or both the flaps up like this. This part should be very, very creased, as I could say. Just want to, because this part isn't getting unfolded. Okay, then once you do that, it should look something like this. And then you're going to fold from this side, this little corner, up to this line, and try to get it to where the edge of that is as straight to the edge of this as possible. And then unfold it, and then do the same to the other side. Okay. And just try to get that as perfect. Then do the exact same, those last two steps, to the other side. If you hear anything, that's my stupid dog. It's being very annoying. Several dogs, actually. This one's being most annoying right now. And then it should look like, you should be able to see some lines going through it. You're going to want to push, get both of those lines down like this, and then try to make it to where there's like a sort of spike or prong going up like this. And then do the exact same to the other side, of course. And then there'll be two little prongs sticking up. You're going to want to flip it, make sure the prongs are sticking that way. And then just fold it in half right where the prongs start. You might want to just go over the whole plane with this real quick. Smooth it all out. It should look something like this. this on the top if you flipped it. See? And then you're going to want to take this and you're going to want to fold it back over itself. Make sure you don't do it too much, otherwise your wings won't be wide enough and it won't fly at all. Just want to fold it enough. And do the same to the other way, because this part's going to be getting ripped off. So if you have any quicker method of doing this, send me a message and do it yourself. I'd really like to know a better way to do this than this. And just keep folding back and forth until you feel that you've done enough. And even then, you're going to want to lick the outside edge right here. Flip it back over, then crease it again, and lick that side. Don't worry about paper cuts, it's not thick enough if it's folded. Then it should rip fairly cleanly. And once you've done this, you should have two pieces of paper like this. You're going to want to take the smaller of the two, and we'll just put this up in this corner, or down in that corner for now. And you're going to want to fold it in half lengthwise. Looks like a really, really long hot dog. More of a pencil this way. And then you're just going to want to crease this really, really good. Oopsie. Messed up the fold a little bit. And after you've creased it really good, you're going to take about that much. That's an inch. About the last inch of it, and just take both sides and make sure it's the open part right here on the top, and just rip down like this so that you have, and then fold it back over, and it should make two little flaps like that if you've done it right. And then you're going to want to take, I'll just put these over here for now. You're going to want to take your plane and fold it in half with the open part on the top. Just like this. It's going to be a little weird. It's going to be, because its folds are kind of weird in this, so you might want to just flatten everything out real quick. It's all up to you. It could mess it up, probably won't. So you get this. This itself flies pretty good on its own, but not very great. Then you're going to want to fold down right where, as far down as you're able to, right at this spot. Just fold down right there. And how I've learned to get a good fold towards parallel with this is fold and make sure that this part right here, it matches this part. Like that, so that you can't see anything else sticking out on either side. And then just use the other wing as a guide and do the other side. Now you have this much, and you're going to put this, unfold it just a tiny bit on the bottom, and just slip it right in there. Make sure it's aligned, and boom! You have the Aereo Di Carte. It flies fairly well. It has good looks too. If you trick it out a little bit, it does backflips and then flies straight after that, or it turns really good at good angles. So, alright, there you go.